Hello. Hello, hello. I didn't share this, so I'm going to do that right now. Just me all by myself. Okay. Let's see. One more place to share this. Okay, probably two more places to share this. Let's see. I wasn't joining. I was trying to make a post. Next and post. Let's see. One more thing. We've not been doing anything on that. 2 minutes. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see. It says I've been live for 2 minutes, so I'm sure that was a thrill a second. Trim off the edge of a couple of pages and then start gluing this bad boy together. This one is called Last Swim. It's from April Storm Paper Studio. It's very pretty. I love the teal color that she used. I'm pretty tired of blue. I've used blue for probably 3 kids now. It's just a lot of blue for me. So I was really happy when she came out with these colors. And I'm really leaning into pulling out the colors in it. So I'm using spiced marmalade and peacock feathers to go with it. They're not matchy-matchy with it, but I didn't want to do like peach. So I'm just not a peach girl. I'm definitely in a brighter color phase of my life. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Bright colors. So a lot of this is Doc in this kit. And I love the crane, so I want to use him. I'm trying to just put my pages in order. And plan them out. I messed up. I'm going to have to glue these. Yep, that's wrong. I'm going to have to glue these back to back because I had intended to print the backs. I did not do that. I've glued my last several albums, and I'm getting a little bit bored of myself for doing that. So I'm trying to make a change. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these back to back and then sew them. I know. What are you doing, Paula? You're crazy pants. Yes. Sometimes I feel like I am. So just take this thing off. This is my big boy trimmer. I'm not in love with it. I loved my first one of these that I bent from my man hands. I got big hands. Anyways, I got a little too rambunctious with it and bent the bar. Not a carrying handle. They tell you that when you get it. But anyway, so I got this one. This is like Gen 2 or 3 from Caterpillar. And let me tell you, they changed it to plastic. My first one was metal. Did not have a strip here. You had to put a sticker on to get your measurements, which was not great. Not great at all. But this one, I don't love the flexibility of the plastic. It bends too much for me. I feel like I push too hard on it. I don't know. So it has my favorite ever. It's okay. I'm trying to decide which one of these I want to do. I really like this one. I definitely want to use that one. The facing page. I'm not so sure about this to be the facing page. Trying to kind of do them as the last day progresses, your last swim. I think I like this one better than this one, so yeah, that one's in. This one I think might be out. I don't know. I can't decide. Decisions. I'm making a lot of decisions all day today. It was very worky at work. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. Worky. It was fine. I have a great job. Love my job. Love my office. But just busy. Big project. So. I love this wood looking piece. Oh, I got that one crooked. And yeah, we're gonna put this one and this one. Boop, like that. And then this one. Which one is going to go with that? These are my journaling cards, which will be going in an envelope or a tuck spot. See, that one's real pretty too. That would be further back at the end of the day. I wanted this one to be my very last page because it's like the end. And maybe since I'm gluing these together and then sewing them, I don't know because I don't know what I'm going to put here on the back cover. I don't want to rip that apart. Oh no, what do I do? Maybe I should do maybe black. Black will work. Black will work. Black paper. And I can make a pocket for it to stuff something in. Okay, so I did this one. This one. I just don't know. Okay, so we need to go earlier in the day. So, okay, these two can go together. These two are like midday picnic, maybe something like that. So they. Okay, so this is earlier in the day. Early in the day, I like the leaves with the. Okay. So when I was a kid, we went to the lake a lot. And we also went to the river a lot. We canoed all the time. My adoptive dad was very much outdoorsy person, which is fine. I loved it. I was a tomboy, so I wanted to do everything that my brother did. And I didn't do everything my brother did. But yeah, all the outdoorsy stuff. And I was the only girl in the neighborhood for a very long time until we were teenagers. So I got to play, football and tag and ride my 10-speed on the BMX track because all I had was the 10-speed. And that I paid for myself and destroyed it pretty much. I was basically a boy. Just super fun. But anyways, growing up on the lake, on the river, canoeing, just had I really did have a great childhood as far as getting to do all the outdoorsy fun stuff. We did a lot of it. We floated the Elk River, floated the Mulberry River. Beaver Lake was our playground. Many times spent at the Prairie Creek Marina area, swim area. So yeah, this last swim really speaks to me because it's very lake looking. We did take picnics a lot. Hey, Nate. Yeah, we would take picnics and spend entire days on the water. Then whenever I was a teenager and had a job on the night shift at Walmart, printing and mailing distribution center, I worked the third shift, so I would work and then I would get in my car and go to the lake and change my bathing suit and sleep on my my floaty. So that was super fun. Thanks, Nate. This is from April Storm. It's called Last Swim. So that's why I've been going into my childhood memories of swimming. It's super pretty. She included some paper dolls in here. My Scan and Cut ate some. So I have a few of them left. So we did a live the other night. And we were supposed to make belly bands. I'm not great at belly bands. I put them here and there. I made 3. I made 2 sideways ones. I don't usually do two. I usually do any sideways ones, but this time that's the way it worked out. Because I wanted these guys. So, yep. More lightning bugs. You had a lake house? I'm jealous. The town we lived in was super close to the lake, so we drove out there. But I think when we retire, we're probably gonna buy a river house or a lake house, or it will be somewhere very close to water. I want to be able to see water from my window, if not to walk to the water from my house. Okay, let's see. So if I glue that down, what's gonna be my first page? First page you look at. Don't want leaves. Do this one. This will be the first one. So you open the book. That's the one you see. So look at the facing page. That will work. As a kid, Grandpa sold it in my teens because we stopped going. Oh, that's sad. I know. These dang kids aren't coming around anymore. All right, so I'm going to glue. I was telling my little story of how I printed my papers all wrong, and I started cutting the edges off, only to realize I hadn't printed my backs, and I've already done a bunch of glue together books, and I wanted to sew this one. So I'll go ahead and glue these together and then sew. So, yeah. I'm obsessively We never moved when I was a kid. Like, I grew up in the same house from the time I was, oh gosh, how old was I when we moved to here? 3? I think I was 3 or 4. But But we lived in the same house as my parents. Well, even after my parents got divorced, because I lived with my mom. It was my adopted dad, not my bio dad. But yeah, Mom and I stayed in the house after he was gone, and so like 13 years in that house. Yeah, that's a lot of stenciling though. Look, I got that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pages. And I also wanted to sew in colors. Yeah. For your suggestion though. I also think I would probably sew like 2 and be like, screw this, I'm done. I am going to not glue all the way around every page so I can do some hidden tucks. Or pop an envelope flap in one. So probably this next one. And you know I'm going to have these all wonky donkey too. So that's how I roll. But I will be inking all of the edges. I don't know if I'll roughen the edges up on this one or if I'll leave them smooth. I'll probably trim them down just a tiny bit as well so they look decent. So this one, let's see, leave this edge open. Oh, I might have to go close my curtains. The pest control guy just got here, and y'all are going to hear Simon go ballistic because he always walks right in front of my craft room windows. And my windows go all the way to the floor. And while he does have little man syndrome, he is taller than the 8 inches these windows are off the floor. So I will be back in 1 second. Okay, that was more than a second, but you know. Probably looks all dark and moody in here now because the sun's gone. Okay, I could have left some entertainment for you. Alright, I'm gonna do this one all the way down. Or I could do the opposite. Let's see, this one goes here. Oh, you know I'm gonna mess that up. It goes there. That way if I want to do 2 envelopes for the flippy flappies, I can. Oh, his ears are twitching. Oh no. Well, my phone is cutting out. My live super bad lately. I don't know how long I can stay. Oh. I got to where I just used my webcam. I'm going to ignore that because I don't want to talk to them. Because that will set Simon off. I know someone's at the front door. I'm ignoring it. Gosh. I might have to go around and put a little extra glue in the corners here and there, but I'm just going to wait and see how it turns out before I do that. No. I'm getting my paper straight along. example of what not to do. Oh, there we go. Ooh. No, I'm not going to glue the middles this time, because I'm afraid when I stitch, if I glue it, they might get buckly. Does that make sense? And maybe I should, but now whenever I like glue them together like I have been doing with the accordion spine, I glue up to like an inch away from where they're bent. I mean, it's just paper, right? If I screw it up too bad, I can throw it away and give it another go. But that's not the case, though. More. Okay, I did better on that one. Look at that. Much better. I see a whole lot of bling coming for this page. It's gonna get sparkle farted up. Ugh, I'm going to poke this stinking hole. I don't know how it dries like inside. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. I think I say that every video. Simon, hush, bud. Hush. Sorry, I may have to put him out in the garage so he can bark his head off and not bother us. I love this. I am a dragonfly freak. Ugh. We went kayaking a couple of weeks ago, and I had a little buddy the whole time we were in our favorite cove paddling around. He just landed on the bow of my kayak and hung out with me, and I talked to him, and I swear he hung out with me for probably 15 minutes. He was there for a very long time. And dragonflies don't usually stick around quite that long, but he was my best friend. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna do another pocket opportunity. A pocket-tunity. Let's see. Put it on this side. Ooh, I got crazy. So straight. Yeah, I think in the future I'm not going to trim my edges off until I've decided how I'm doing my pages, because that would have been like crisis averted if I had done that. Okay, yeah, got that one mega bad. That's all right. I'll trim it down. I may even do some decorative edge stuff just to say that was intentional. So that's a flappy. And whoop, you know, brain. This is a flappy. Okay, almost done. I need to go pick up what other papers I'm gonna do. I did do jelly prints this last weekend with my bestie, with these colors in mind, and they are on my wall. So I'm gonna grab those. Those I will spray the back of, or maybe stencil like Nate suggested a while ago. Okay, let's fix it to do on that. Let's see my water prints. This one, it's got a little bit on the back. Oh, that's really bright. Maybe not that one. The orange. Yeah, that's too bright. Oh, actually, I like this one too. This is good. It's got a lot of mustardy, color in it. Let's see which page I want to put it on. Right there. I think Trish did some tea dye. That's something else. Here we go. That one's better. That's better. Okay, this one's too blue. I like this one here. I am going to trim off the white edges and spray the back when the pest control guys are gone. But that one goes there. I think the colors look good. So that's that one. And then I have this mulberry paper. Oh, I got 2 sheets. This mulberry paper. I'm going to put it here. I'll put it there. And let's see. Do I have something else? Oh, so pretty. So pretty, April. You did an amazing job, lady. Amazing. I love it so much. Some that are pretty brown. I don't really like that. This one's super fall looking. Let's see if this one that Trish tea dyed for me after I jelly printed it. Let's see if it looks good. Ooh. I think I do like it. I think I like that. The colors are good. Yes. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I have my book backwards too. Yep, that was my last page. Last page. Okay. So first page. Did I screw this up? Hang on. Hang on. Nope. See, this is why I don't like sewing things too. Because like this one will look good. But when you fold it, like this has to be a center page. Because yeah. I may be starting all over again anyways. After all that. Yeah, because this will get separated. This will get separated if I fold it. Oh no, y'all. Mistakes were made. That needs to go together. Guys, I'm about ready to trash it all. Because sewing this just isn't going to work. It's not going to work at all. Nope. Well, here I go, starting all over again. Oh, dang it. Well, that stinks. Okay, well, screwed that up. Wasted a bunch of paper. Do not like it. I hate it. I'm going to reprint. I guess I'm going to glue them back to back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ponder on how to do this because I do not love what I just did. And yeah, mistakes were made. I think I'll keep the pages because I like the order. I like the order I had them in. I think they progressed nicely throughout the day. Because this is like sunrise. We're going fishing. Day. Sun starting to set. Well, maybe not. That one. That one I've gotten a little bit. Okay. I need some more middle of the days. That's what I need. Yeah, but I did screw this up. I'm not happy. So, gonna reprint. I think it's time to change kit. Or maybe just make some bits and pieces. I can make my envelopes. I can do that without screwing it up. I do need some more. I need like some more dragonflies or something. I think there's some in here. Oh, there we go. Oh, these guys. So cute. I'm going to cut out more dragonflies. So, okay, I need a page of dragonflies. I'll leave that out to remind me. Well, no. I'll lose it. If I leave it out, I'll lose it. Put it on top. Okay, so I get to reinvent the wheel now. So embarrassing. Don't pay attention to me. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah. I do know the pages I am not going to use, I think. Put that aside. See, when you think you have a plan, and then you start working with it, and all of a sudden, the plan. Yep. But you gotta be flexible. Flexible, and it'll all work out. It'll all come together eventually. So I didn't realize until after I trimmed this straight that she'd put scallops on the edge of the envelope. I should have put this on the cut and scan for a better cut. So I cut that by hand. Oh, look how that lines up. That's awesome. So pretty. April did such a great job on this kit. I'm not doing a great job on the kit. I'm doing kind of wackadoodles over here. So yeah. Just need to go back to the drawing board on my pages and figure out exactly how I'm going to do those. Oh, I see the butterflies on the inside. Well, this guy's going to go on the outside of this one. I already know that. And my scan and cut did really weird edges on this one. I think I have to watch the lighting on my table because I think it's getting a shadow or maybe a hot spot, a bright spot. So when it scans it, I get these weird lines sometimes. There he is. Sorry, y'all. He's intensely protective of me, like a little psycho. My little personal little stalker dog. Okay, bud. So I think this guy's gonna go on here. Shh. No. Go ahead and glue this one up. went too high. Simon. All right, guys. I'm about to control my dog, so I hate making y'all listen to him bark. Um, anyways, I got to go rethink my pages. So, but this is what this is going to look like. One thing. I did one thing this whole video. Oh well. Yeah, that's life. I will talk to y'all later.